The New Jersey Attorney General says prescription abuse by student athletes is reaching near-epidemic proportions.
WFMZ's Emma Wright has more on how the state is working to spread awareness to parents and coaches.
After 3 Super Bowl appearances, former Denver Bronco Vance Johnson was at the top of his game. But years of injuries coupled with personal tragedy led to a dirty secret. Johnson was an addict, and it took a near-death experience to lead him to a sober life.
It's important for me to come back home and be a part of breaking stigma.
Johnson now spreads the word about opioid addiction, something New Jersey's Attorney General says is a growing problem for student athletes. The AG says studies show kids involved in competitive sports are at a greater risk for being prescribed opioid medications and misusing them. He says his office has already revoked the licenses of 23 doctors this year for overprescribing opioid meds.
Everyone needs to appreciate that any injury can lead to a long-term addiction because these are powerful drugs involved, and that's why we're not saying that don't use opioids. We're saying have an informed discussion with your child, have an informed discussion with your doctor.
Vance Johnson and the Attorney General both spoke to law enforcement and youth sports coaches in Warren County this morning. The meeting is part of an ongoing opioid abuse awareness initiative.
I think the awareness alone is important so that people understand there's a real problem and try to be aware of the potential that your child could be exposed to.
The New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association recommends only prescribing opioids as a last resort and says prescriptions should never be given directly to teens. Emma Wright, 69 News.